Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look in the gold market. So in the gold market, you can see it's also yesterday's was an attempt to reverse the previous sell-off, although it was not quite successful. But still, the pullback was relatively deep, and this market trying to keep the existing bullish context, bullish upward action. But the things that we have here makes me stay aside for some time and watch for more reliable bullish context. So current context that we have, it's not quite enough for taking the new long position. Chances exist that market could proceed high and hit finally the 1945, 1950 area, but to find the point from which this bullish reversal could start, we need to get more signs for that, more patterns, because the things that we have on the daily chart, well, were not very encouraging. So take a look. Recently we discussed this bearish pattern that you could see. It actually looks like evening star pattern on here. It calls a bit different, but the way how it works usually is the same. So it's potentially a bearish pattern that suggests some deeper downside continuation on the market. Well, and in such circumstances, it's not really very comfortable to take the new long position in the market. That's definitely not enough. And the one thing that I think we could keep an eye on is the MACD predictor line. So since market's standing around support area, once it will start with the MACD predictor, maybe some bullish grabber will be formed, maybe something. Additionally, we could get some patterns on intraday charts that at least could create some acceptable bullish context that we could try to follow and investigate reasonably where we could put the stop orders and trying to follow this context. In the current moment, well, things that we see here, not really very inspiring for taking the buying the gold. So on intraday charts, take a look what we have. First of all, this upward bounce, which was really nice. Market has formed bearish grabber 1. Here, within a few hours, we could get the second grabber. If both grabbers will be completed, they suggest the taking out of these lows. It means that market should drop and break this upside channel. And that's, although the short term, market could reach 1880 fib support, and in general it could keep the overall bullish tendency, but in the short term it's bearish. At the same time, appearing, for example, of this butterfly, that is potentially bullish reversal pattern, since butterfly reversal pattern, right at the major support. And if it's simultaneously, we will get, say, flirting with the MACD line, getting the grabber here, that will be quite different story, where we could consider taking the long position. At least our potential loss, potential risk of this trade will be minimal. With the same pattern, we could try to take the bet on the possible bullish continuation. That at least something. Although after the sell-off that we have here on the Pelosi boards and here on the Donald Trump boards, in general, as we said yesterday, the attractiveness of any long position currently has decreased significantly compared to what we have in the beginning of the week, actually on Monday and on Friday. So, but we are working with the things that we have currently. So that's our view on the gold market. The bullish context, just to get the conclusion of today's video. Bullish context exists. It has become weaker compared to what we have previously, but still it hasn't erased totally. That's why relying blindly on the existence of this context, it could be really expensive and not quite wise to do this. And this is the reason why we're not taking it off the table yet and keeping this context watching for them, but we need more confirmation, more provement from the market that it's really could show upward continuation. For that purpose, we're watching for a few patterns. First of all, is on followed and from chart potential butterfly drop to the 1880, and simultaneously we will see what will happen when the daily with the MACD line. Maybe it will be grabber. If two patterns will coincide, that will be at least something that we could try to follow. Of course, if we will not get any kind of this type of action. That's approximately our trading plan that we have on the gold. To buy it currently, well, I do not want to do this. For me, it's not acceptable currently. Taking the short position based on grabber, well, in general it is possible, but it's too small trade very fast, and that's why it's a bit beyond of the scope of this video, because it's very short. While this video will be released, probably this trade could be over already. So that's why mostly we're watching for around 1875, 1880 and see what will happen.